All right, your name is George?
Lil Jungle Boy from Blackstone.
That's a blood gang,
That's
right?
my hood name, yeah. Blood gang out of LA, you feel me, where I grew up at. My dad, he a OG from there, you feel me? So originally, with everything, gang banging, I grew up where like the shit originated from, up in Louisiana for a little bit, and then we moved out there by, by White Castle where the Vice Lord's disciples at in Chicago. Out there in New Orleans, they got the gangster disciples and shit.
So you moved from New
From New
Orleans to.
Orleans to Chicago for a little bit. And that's when I was all out here, when I was born out here. But I was raised in New Orleans, Chicago.
And then you came back to LA.
Yeah, I came out here when I was about, I want to say 8. And that's when my adopted slash foster mom moved us out here to Cali.
Where was your mom?
My mom, she was, she'll tell you the truth, I don't know. I always thought my foster mother was my mama until my big sister came looking for me. So besides that, I ain't know. But shit, we
What was your childhood like? How would you describe it?
my childhood, shit, oh shit, mom, she was an addict and shit. You feel me? I didn't really know. I just know I had to have heart surgery when I was a baby because I had a hole in my heart and blew my shit out. So that's why they took me from her. And then other than that, I grew up in the jungles. I know you hear called the A's and J's. So I was back and forth from the jungles to the Antis parks. You feel me?
Hold on. Buddy had a rough start already, bro. I heard the interview was crazy, but Buddy had a rough start from the jump. His mom was on dope. Then you born with a heart defect, a hole in your heart to be exact. Then you taken from your mom. You know what I'm saying? Hmm.
In the gang at what age?
I joined the gang when I was 10. Mom was joined the gang when I was 10. Took my 5 man, got down. I
At 10, you had five niggas jump you in. At 10, bro, I can't even think what I was doing at 10. Watching cartoons and shit, following my brother. Mm. Hey, but for real though, you have to look at like shit like this, like to compare your life to like your life really ain't that bad.
got with 4 of them. The fifth one, I ain't gonna lie, I got knocked out by the G homie. You feel me? But it's all fun though. Cause after that you smoke your blunt, drink, do what you do, so it's Gucci. You feel me? But after 10, our mamas went from hustling, doing what it do, something happened. See, most people don't know about like the jungles back in the days. You probably hear about it where when people tried to come on the block, especially my block, the G-Walk Pinewood, police wouldn't even come down there. You couldn't even come through the block. Like they used to call that kill sentry. Like wherever you go, if you know your way around the jungles, you'll get trapped. It's like a big ass maze. You ever been there? It's right up in the hills.
Yeah.
So we got alleyways, cuts. Mama started out as a runner boy for the G homie, doing what it do, carrying my year still, doing what it do with the dope. As I got older, you feel me? I want to say what, because I went with
Okay, so y'all beef with somebody where y'all can't say P, right? Or something like that. That's why you said Istal. Shit, I don't know.
this at 9, and then I want to say around like 12, she said I was too wild, so I had went back in the system, and then I had went to juvenile hall, got into a juvenile hall. I got booted out because of my medical, and so when I got booted out, I went home, never went back to juvenile hall, but mamas, I went to hustling. I know you can see my orange and shit. So it's on my orange, my chest from hustling to gang banging, you feel me? Shit, I got wicked. I got kidnapped. Niggas like tortured, threw in the trunk. I woke up, I was in the trunk, bleeding out and shit. My
Hold on, you messed me up with the timeline, my boy. Hold on now. So you went back in the system. You went to juvenile. You came back out. You started hustling. Boom. How old were you when you got kidnapped? Bro, I don't know, bro. I wanna know about this nigga life right now, bro. You got kidnapped? Cause you just skipped from juvenile to being kidnapped for real, and hustling.
Just a tay. Mama,
You got a lot of cuts. Is that what all the cuts are from?
yeah.
On,
So
on your torso.
yeah, my arms, it's on my arms, my stomach. But shit, after that, did old mama, so I woke up in the trunk. When I woke up in the trunk, I wasn't even knowing. You feel me? Like you look the shit up on the internet and shit. That's what this shit from right here. I got shot in the head. It's one of the things. If you look at it, I can show you. It went through the back right here.
Bro, what? What? This nigga got shot in the head. Bro, how you still alive right now, bro? I thought that was like the kill point. Nah, nigga, you different. Buddy different, bro. Buddy too different.
That's where they shot me.
You got shot in the forehead.
No, I got shot in the back of the head.
You got shot
Back
in
of
the
the
back.
head, and it came out. That's why I got a plate in the front
Went through
and a
your
plate in
brain.
the back. Yeah, you know the splinters, the centerpiece, that little split shit where your brain is in parts or whatever.
The different
When the
hemispheres.
dude, yeah, that's it. When the dude fired a bullet, it split. So basically, the shit being old, it saved my life. So I wouldn't really call it a misfire, but you know anything about guns and ammunition, like every once in a while, like with a 223 or 227, the bullet is split when it flip, like piece of it come off. So shit, that motherfucker split and went through, boom, boom. Oh, mamas, I ain't even gonna lie, I thought the bitch misfire. I didn't even know I was hit. And my girl, she didn't even know. Once I pulled up, we asked my sister when I pulled up, oh, mama, that called my chick. She came and got me, but she just came and got the car. She didn't even know I was in the trunk. You feel me? So when mamas get to sis house, she popped the trunk, boom, I'm out, yada yada. I just tell her like they was torturing a nigga. You see my hands, they broke my fingers and shit. Oh, mamas cut out my tendons. So shit. Oh, mama, I deal with that. And then I wanna say like what? Around that time I was like 18. So from there,
Was there any damage? Any brain damage from that?
I had TBI. I was
Wait. Alright, so you skipped from juvie to 18. Now we know how old you is. So nigga, you supposed to been dead at 18 from the little bullet in your head, bro.
actually paralyzed from the waist down. I had a catheter. They wanted to give me a shit bag, but I couldn't because I guess when the dude hit me down here, one of the blades, the shit it tore my is it the lower intestines or the big intestines that you shit with? So it had nicked that. So they were saying that if they didn't do the surgery, like the feces would be leaking into my stomach. But what they did was they went in there, sewed it, and like still to this day, like I want to say for like the first year, I couldn't eat like no hard foods. Oh, I thought that was an earbuds. I couldn't eat no hard food. So like for the first year I was eating oatmeal. I couldn't eat no peanut butter. And I could barely eat oatmeal, but like anything that'd get me constipated or make me push, I couldn't eat because that shit'd tear my insides up. So like to this day I got a big ass like, like the sterile sponges and the packing, like all around my intestines. They got it locked in and sewed up in there. So like it won't move or bust because it shit still fucked to this day. So
You done prison time?
yeah, I did 14 years in the pen. I had got into I was about to get to. So a couple months, I want to say a couple months later, I was taking care of some shit, making a deal. And the police came, they pulled up in the hood on the block, and I got into a shootout with them. Um, that was the second time I got shot in the head. I got hit in the side right here. Oh,
You've
mama.
been shot in the head twice.
Yeah, I was shot in the head twice. One by the enemigos and one by the police. And when I was shot in the head, the second time on mama, because they said they did it because when they came up, I was belligerent. They said I was intoxicated and I was armed and dangerous. So I'm like, if I'm armed and dangerous, y'all should have came to the house with the SWAT. They didn't come to the house with SWAT or nothing. And like I was saying over there in the jungles, everybody over there knew my pops. You feel me? Because he was like the nigga that like made sure the block was good. He did what it do. You feel me? All the youngins looked up to him. He was like one of them cool ass OGs, Big Mud Bone.
Your dad was in the gang as well.
Yeah, my dad, he was from 20s. My mama. Well, my dad, my original dad, my biological dad, I don't know that bitch ass nigga. From what me and
Oh,
my older sister, we got the same dad. But like it's gonna get into a whole cold twist. It's gonna get into a whole cold twist. Whole cold twist. So me and my sister, the one I'm talking about that got the same dad, around when all this shit happened, when I got locked up, shot in the head, and they raided the house and everything on the block, saying that I was involved in a police officer shooting and a couple of sheriffs was killed and the detectives and yada yada. They didn't have no proof, no nothing. All they said they had was a phone call, and my case would have got dismissed because at the time I had dreads, and they said that the dude that did it didn't have dreads. The nigga had braids, but it wasn't enough evidence. So I fought my case for 2 years, and then I ended up getting 14 with 85. But within them 2 years process, while I'm in the pen, I don't know if my big sister told you, but my sister that me and her got the same dad. One of his sons is a sheriff. So while I'm in
what?
jail,
What? Your sister? Your sister? Hold on. What? Hold on. That confused me.
all they said they had was a phone call, and my case would have got dismissed because at the time I had dreads, and they said that the dude that did it didn't have dreads. The nigga had braids, but it wasn't enough evidence. So I fought my case for 2 years, and then I ended up getting 14 with 85. But within them 2 years process, while I'm in the pen, I don't know if my big sister told you, but my sister that me and her got the same dad. One of his sons is a sheriff. So
So your brother. That's your brother, right? W- Your sister that got the same dad. One of his sons, your brother, is a police. All right.
I'm in jail, in the county jail. If you ask anybody about the county jail, the only way you could get in your cell is if the police unlock your shit from the tower. So while I'm in there, when I first go in, they tell me they're gonna K-12 me. K-12 is like it's not PC, but it's basically protective custody because I had a police officer in my family. So they was like, until that get cleared, and I'm like, I ain't got no police in my family. What the fuck you talking about? Wrong one. They was like, you got a brother named Marvin Pollard, your dad's George Pollard. I'm like, what the fuck, hell? Like, what the fuck? Like, I ain't never met that nigga or this nigga. Like, it was real shit. I'm like, what the fuck? And they was like, nah, bro, you got this dude. So, mamas, while I'm in there, I want to say, once I get out of K-12, I'm in the game module probably like 2 months. It's about like 2 in the morning. My cell get cracked.
Mm.
And when my cell get cracked, I'm asleep, but the door is cow. It didn't make that loud ass pop noise. So I kind of woke up, but I didn't. And when I didn't do what I was supposed to do,
I ain't gonna lie. I done been in jail before, y'all. Not cause I'm a criminal, but them doors loud as fuck. Them bitches loud, bro. Them bitches loud. So you said he was asleep. But what you about to tell her, bro? I know ain't nobody try to get you in jail. Damn, nigga, you could have a hard fucking life.
On mama's had a dual hand around my neck. I got sliced from here all the way around. Before they could get to right here, on mama's hopped up, did my shit, walked out the room. My shit was leaking. They said it looked like a slaughterhouse in my room. Blood was everywhere and shit. And they tried to give me an ad charge because the nigga that sliced me up, I killed him. But at the same time, the district attorney told me that it was show defense. I was single cell because of the like standards of my case and shit. And then so they wanted me, I had to be in gang module, but they wanted me to where I moved around and everything, you feel me? And I could, like how you say, basically run my program, get my phone calls, canteen. But the shit was weird, like the way everything was going. So when that shit happened and I came out the cell, the police came up on me. I'm tripping on them because ain't no way in hell somebody could just pop my door. Like that's a steel door. Like if you want to get out that bitch from the inside, like if you big enough and you with the function, you can kick that bitch off the hinges. But other than that, like that shit ain't opening. So they was saying like it was a computer malfunction,
Yeah,
this
that was
and
the
that, yada
police.
yada, whatever the fuck. So I want to say 3 weeks after that, I go to court. The judge asked me what was the situation about the murder in my cell. I'm like, he like, you ain't got no celly. What was going on? Was you high? I'm like, man, my door was popped while I was asleep. Somebody tried to kill me. And like, that came from a sheriff. You feel me? The judge was like, nah, you paranoid, whoop de whoop. Miss me with that shit. So when I get back, cause we was going to CCB right down here downtown. So when we get back to the county jail, on mama's, that night after I said that, I'm in the cell on mama's. I'm sitting in my cell and I'm posting, I'm making my spread, I eat and shit. And while I'm in there on mama's, my shell get popped. They tell me to step outside. I step outside the door. Boom, they tell me to come into the corridor. I come to the corridor. Because in the corridor, they got like A, B, and C wing. So when I come out there, big ass black dude come get me, cuff me up. Like, what the fuck I'm going? I'm like, man, it's like 2, 3 in the morning. What the fuck going on? They take me in the rec room. They handcuff me to the thing. Oh, mama's the big black dude. That shit, nigga, in my life start welling on me. Boom, boom. Nigga broke my jaw. Boom, boom. I had 2 broken ribs. The nigga dislocated my shoulder. And came to find out that the nigga was my brother. It was my dad. Yeah, all bullshit to the side.
Bro, what the fuck, bro? So the brother, I see why you don't call him brother. I understand that. I get it.
My dad's oldest son. The nigga fucked me up, came in there, said I was, I put a bad name on our family's last name, and yada yada. And I'm like, nigga, I don't even know you. I don't even know none of your family. You feel me? Like, what the fuck is you on? And they was like, well, whoop de whoop whoop, and this and that. So, mamas, I ended up, I woke up in the hospital, face swollen, yada yada. So I want to say, it's 2008. Y'all look that shit up on the internet. 2008 on Mama's. I go to court. I want to say it was the 4th or 5th time. You look it up on the internet. 2008. That shit's still on there. I'm the nigga that was shot for the 3rd time. Not in the head no more, but that's when I was hit in the face. On Mama's inside the court.
You've had a lot of people try to kill you.
Huh?
You've had a lot of people try to kill you.
Nah, that's because they try. Well, that yeah, it's. I want to say it's the way shit. I ain't gonna say it was the way I was raised, cause my mama.
Including your own family.
Huh?
Including your own family.
Yeah, on mama. But that's just on my dad's side. Like on my mom's side, ain't nobody like on my mom's side. It's all love. But my dad, like them motherfuckers is like them weird. Like my auntie and them, they been trying to talk to me since he passed away. You feel me? And link up with me and everything. But it's just like everybody see everything good, and they don't see that one side to the shit I went through on the inside. You feel me? And like my sister and them, they tell me all the time, like, stay away from me, yada yada, cause they fake, whoop de whoop. But it's just principles, like, on mama. So when I was in court, them fools shot me cause they said I tried to escape. And like, how you gonna escape? They said cause I punched the glass window on mama's a judge when she started talking about my time. I ain't expected to say that much time that soon. So when I went there, they was talking about giving me 365 years. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? I'm like, y'all tripping. I'm like, what the fuck am I facing again? They was like, double homicide on police officer. They was like, it was double homicide on police officer, and they gave me like 11 attempted murders. So I was like, y'all out y'all rabbit ass mind. Y'all got me fucked up. Like, that's out. And I cocked back, pushed the window, and the officer, like, he came inside the tank. And I don't know if you can see, you see like the two little black spots on my side?
Yeah.
The nigga, he came. I was so hyped up. He came, held the taser to me for like 5 minutes. I ain't go down. I kept punching the window, broke it out. And on everything, when I tried to climb out the window where the, you know how it blocks the court, the tape from the judge? When I tried to climb out that bitch, mama's the deputy, he done my shit. But that shit went through, and I should knocked out my wisdom tooth and shit. So shit, that shit was, and I was in there, that's the crazy part. They thought I was high on drugs in there, but I wasn't. I was just mad.
I've never seen anybody with as many scars as you.
Yeah, that's what a lot of
you
people
pull up
be
your shirt. I
saying.
don't know if you can see it here, but
This nigga look like them niggas out Black Panther, bro. For real.
there's 100 knife wounds on your torso.
Yeah, everybody be telling me I look like, and they like I'm a real African Black Panther. You know, the evil one.
Yeah.
On mamas. But like that shit, yeah, this shit, man, a lot of people don't know, man. All this shit though, all this shit right here, this shit came from the kidnapper. Like shit like this right here, these deep ones right here, this one, that's a gunshot wound. This one is from getting stabbed up in the pen.
How far did you go in school?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I graduated. I went to the 12th grade.
You did?
Yeah, I graduated school.
Do you regret joining a gang?
Huh?
Do you regret joining a gang?
Do I regret joining a gang? At the end of the day, nah, because it taught me, like, I ain't gonna say, like, it taught me who I am, but it taught me more about being a man and, you know what I'm saying, walking the streets. Like, I tell these young cats, this gangbanging shit, it's not a joke, it's not play, this shit a lifestyle. No matter where you go, niggas, if niggas know you, they know you, so, you feel me? It was just, Halloween. On mama's Halloween, me, my daughter, and my god nieces, we driving, boom, boom, on mamas. Niggas seen me, they knew the car, they lit that bitch up on Halloween this year. Shot my car up, boom, I got out, went to do,
Just
and
a
that's
couple
when I
months
got
ago.
hit in the nuts.
You did?
Yeah, I got shot in the nuts on Halloween. My sister Tay was laughing at me because when they came, my shit was cocked up like this. On everything. But she was tripping about that shit. She was like, nigga, how's you still up walking? Nigga, you done been shot in the head, the face. Now nigga, you shot in the nuts. So altogether, what? I say gunshot wounds. If you want me to go through gunshot story, I want to say altogether with the 3 facial, it'll be, what, 28 times I was shot. So like it was, man, like niggas don't understand that
And there's
shit,
about
man.
100 or more stab wounds on you.
Oh, the stab wounds, I want to say that's about like, I want to say like 175.
Yeah.
On mama. And then I got them on my back too, where like niggas.
You think it's karma?
Karma from doing what I was doing when I was younger?
Yeah. How many people do you think you've killed?
Yeah, you want me to speak on that on camera?
Yeah, I do.
Damn.
No, we're not naming names.
Oh, okay.
We're just rough number.
Rough number. I'll say before I went to jail, rough number,
This nigga gotta think about how many people he killed.
between 10 and 15.
Including the guy in prison too, right? And then there's a guy in prison.
Yeah, the dude, before I went to jail, about 10, 15. Then in jail in the county, only one in the county because the nigga he tried to slice my shit.
Yeah.
And then in the pen, I had broke a cat neck because we got into a melee. And the nigga, oh mama, the shit was wicked. The nigga, I don't know if you see this right here, but you can see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so while we squabbing on mamas, we squabbing. A dude run up, I dunked low and I came, bam, slap his ass. But when I came up, on mamas, we had got into a riot with the Woods. So when I came up, on mamas, the nigga had like a little 4 little, about I want to say like that big, a little pocket banger. And nigga stuck me in my shit all the way in. I didn't even know the nigga had that shit that much shit on mama. Boom, bam, getting with it, boom, bam. With the shit hanging in my shit and all that. Getting with it, boom, bam. Pick the nigga up, slam him on his neck. On mamas, I turn around, get with it some more. And the homies, they looking at me all funny and shit. I'm like, fuck y'all staring at, nigga? Like, these niggas running up. We doing our shit, boom, boom. Next thing I know, the homie like, bro, you got a knife sticking out your head. I'm like, blood, stop playing. I turn around and get off, boom, bam. And when I turn around and get off, the homie, he screamed, and it's a real ass nigga, like this the Damu homie from Lane. He passed out. What the fuck? Homie's like, bro, you got a knife. So when I reached to pull the shit out, on mama, that's when they shot me with the Mini 14 in my leg. You know what the Mini 14 is? It's like you ever hear people say we don't get no warning, they don't get no warning shots? So it's a Mini 14, it's the big ass, it's the rifle that shoots the 223 rounds. So I got hit in the leg with the 223, the Mini 14. So from here to here, it's still raw. So like my bone was reconfigured and everything. But the whole time I'm standing up, we squabbling, yada yada, and I wouldn't go down. So the Lieutenant Nolan, he came out, and the homies, they surrounded me because I wouldn't get in, and I was like out of it. I ain't gonna say I was zombied out, but when I get mad, I just nut up. Like, it's like all red, it's done for. So while we was doing that, the Lieutenant Loney, he came up on the yard. They was like, Pollard, man, I need you to get down. I'm like, man, y'all niggas shot me, something. You feel me? I'm like, I got this shit in my head. I need to take it out. I'm like, I can't feel my face. He like, what the fuck? I'm like, yeah, I was going to take it out. Next thing I know, I get hit. Like, this shit bullshit, bro. Y'all trying to kill me in here too. I'm like, I just left the county. Now y'all niggas trying to take me out in the pen. Like, what the fuck going on? So, on mama, Nolan, he do the shit A1. He take off, like they got it to where they could hog tie you with the strap on their ankle. So he take that off and he put the little, whatever they want to call a tourniquet on my leg to stop the bleeding because the shit hit the artery and all that. They lay me down, hella vacuum me. I come back, go to the hole, yada, yada. I get out, but I kind of skipped some shit. One thing that I didn't leave out, like it's a big, I don't know if you know about the shit that's going on with Sheriff Baca. You know Sheriff Baca, right? How he got fired and nigga jail time and all that. So I'm under one of those cases where the nigga, they investigating him under me for one of the shits when I was in the county jail. So apparently after all that shit, I wanna say about the third time, I had my cell got popped on mama's. They moved me to, not PC, but they moved me up to the medical floor because I kept having seizures. I guess whatever the motherfucker had did.
Yeah, all the bullets through your brain and knives.
Yeah,
You're gonna have a seizure at some point.
Yeah, so I kept having seizures and shit. So they moved me to the medical floor. So when I'm in the medical floor, I'm thinking everything gonna be gravy. They let you call home, yada yada. So while I'm up there, niggas start doing weird shit like the sheriffs. All of them was cool except for this one Mexican. So I wanna say for like the first 5 months, swear to you not, probably like once a week I was getting down with the sheriffs. Boom, boom, get them. Oh, mama's getting tased. It'll be one taser, two tasers, swipe the white. You feel me? So it got to the point to where, and I ain't gonna lie, I learned my lesson too after that. Cause they ended up getting the biggest Hispanic dude off my floor. But I got with him, boom, boom. And then this one sheriff named Marietta, he came up while I was taking off on his partner. They was tasing me and I wasn't going down. So that nigga, he actually put me to sleep. I ain't never been put to sleep before.
Do you believe in karma?
Yeah. Do I think that was karma?
No, do you believe in karma?
Yeah, I believe in karma to the fullest on mama. I believe in karma. Karma's a bitch. Like to the fullest.
But you're still standing.
Huh?
You're still standing though.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Everybody tell me like, oh mama, they say your book is written before your ass come out your mama coochie. So you feel me? Before you come on, your story, everything from the beginning to the end is already written.
You got 9 lives.
Huh?
You got 9 lives.
Yeah, I said that. My nieces call me Wolverine and shit. So that shit, man. I wouldn't say like technically nine lives, cause she, like just on the streets, I done died a couple times. And in the pen, I'm talking about shit, it's to the point where they got a federal investigation, not just on the shit that happened in the county jail, but in the pen from them not giving me my medical medication. I just, man, all type of shit. The niggas trying to kill me in the pen. My shell getting popped in the pen. I'm waking up after they get down with niggas in the pen, getting stabbed, all type of shit.
Do you have any regrets in your life?
Any regrets? I say the only regret I say that I have, like all bullshit to the side, the only regret that I really have is basically going to the pen. Cause I wasn't out there for my nephews and shit, you feel me? So,
Do you have kids?
me, yeah, I got a daughter. Oh, mama, I got a daughter and I didn't even know about her until what? I wanna say like my 10th year in.
Yeah. Well, you spent half your life in prison.
Yeah, I went in when I was, 18? 18, yeah. I went in the county jail, 18, and from 18, I didn't get out until, this is 2022, I didn't get out until 2021. So, yeah, that was like, what, 2007, 8? 2007? So 2007 to 2021.
George, what would you say is the most important lesson you've learned in your life?
The most important lesson, like, mamas never take family for granted, you feel me? And one thing I don't never do, I see all this shit down here, everything. I ain't never doing no drugs. I done sold this shit. I done seen the gang wars over it, the blood over it, everything. Like this shit vicious. I done cooked this shit, rocked it, everything. You feel me? But I can't fuck with it like these niggas fuck with it. They wanna smoke it, nah, that's out.
You never played around with drugs?
I smoke weed, that's it. Like everything else, I can't do it. Like I know me, like I know me, like I like pussy, I like weed, I like eating food. So at the end of the day, I know me. I got like how you say like the addictive
Personality.
like, yeah, you feel me? So I feel that if I start something and I like it too much, it ain't gonna be no stopping, no rehab. So before I do that, like I'm gonna distance myself from it. Like mama, that's why I won't sell nothing that I use. If I smoke weed, so I won't sell weed. If I'm gonna sell something, it's gonna be Chris, Cabby, some shit like that. You feel me? Cause I know I ain't gonna touch that shit. So there was one time I went to a G homie and asked him for a cigarette. The nigga gave me a cigarette. Man, that shit was laced with CERN. I must have ran from Crenshaw, what was that, Crenshaw and Stocker to Crenshaw and King to King and Buckingham to the block asshole naked. Cause of the water, like they said, I took off down the street while I'm running, I'm coming out my clothes.
That
Man,
PCP will
mama.
mess you up.
Huh?
That PCP will mess you up.
Yeah, man, mama, I was like, what the fuck? And then my dad, I ain't know what the fuck it was. My dad, when I came out, he seen my eyes and I'm like, man, what the fuck? I'm going up on him. They like, what the fuck? Who you smoke Sherm with? I'm like, I ain't smoke no Sherm. All I did was get a cigarette from the big homie. He was like, who the fuck? I told him. He was like, man, that shit. Big homie and Pops, they got out and they took their homie fade, boom, bam. Pops knocked him out. And my mama, she got out there though. This my mama, as you probably heard from my sister, my mama crazy. My mama got out there like, y'all hoes foul, whoop do whoop, drugging my baby, whoop do whoop. And my dad like, they didn't do shit, it was a nigga. You feel me? That's why I got out with him. But the homegirls, cause I ran on the block, they was like cuffing my ass and trying to grab my shit and shit. Well, I was fucked up and they was recording this shit. So and everything, Pops took me in the house, gave me some milk, put me in the shower. That shit came down after that. I said never again. Like I get homies all the time. Like if I'm out there selling crystal or some shit, they be like, bro, you not even close, bro. I sell that shit, get the money, boom, bam, yada yada. Anything else, yada yada. Niggas ask me that shit all the time. And on mama, I was just disciplined like that. Cause I started selling dope when I was young, before I even came out here. You feel me? So
You
I
started
know
selling
that
dope
shit.
at 10 years old?
Yeah, I was selling dope at a young age. On mama's rocking back, and that's why I said I started off as an errand boy. You feel me? I just, cook the shit, cut it up, and go drop it off. On mama's, my G homie, he'd give me my little thing for the week, you feel me? I go get my dollars plus my money from cooking and cutting it up and running it around. So shit, when I was doing that at 10, I had my little moolah. My mama would tell you it didn't matter, you feel me? She'll go up in the refrigerator. My little sister, she done found the shit plenty of times. She'll go in there, big ass bag of hot Cheetos. You think it's hot Cheetos? On Mama's, it's a bundles of 1s, 5s, 10s all up in the bag. Mama going in the freezer. She see the ice cream boxes full of stacks of money and shit. And that's when my pops, he not my biological father, but he was my dad, like the nigga, like he raised me, he put me on, you feel me, put me out there. So he had me on everything. He set me down, talked to me like, what the fuck is all this? I'm like, Pops, man, like, nigga, I'm getting it, like, I'm tired. Like, for real, I don't want to wear feelers and all this other shit no more. And shit like that. He was like, man, all right, just be safe, whoop-de-whoop. He was like, let a nigga know what's going on in my household, though. I'm like, for sure, say less.
What do you see for your future?
Huh?
What do you just got out of prison a few years ago?
Who, me? Yeah, I got out of prison in 2021. 2021.
Oh, okay.
On Mama.
Just last year?
Last year, I went in March.
What do you see for your future? What do you want to do?
What do I see for my future?
Any chance you can be back in prison again?
Hell nah, I ain't even gonna lie. I done told my family I ain't going back to jail. They gonna have to kill me. I swear to God, I am not going back to jail. They gonna have to really pop me, cause that's out. I swear to you not, my family didn't think I was gonna make it out. When I say the police was trying to kill me, bro, like, them niggas was trying to kill me, like, that shit's like sad, like, it's to the point where the homies is coming up to me like, nigga, you know the police, they got they call that shit like a jug. They put a jug out on. Like niggas out here that call it green light, but they would sound like I was a little jug. You feel me? Like, oh mamas, if it was an issue, they'll send the inmate towards my way because it was already facts out that for one, they had me labeled as a cop killer. For two, they had me labeled that I had the green light on me from my brother. So it was already a goal to take me out for the police. So that shit was just fun and game. And in the pen, I don't know if you heard about the shit for like the gang members and shit. You ever heard of Green Wall? The police, they got their little gang in there. So mama's in there. Police, you say one thing stupid. That's only at Salinas Valley. But mama's, when I was at Salinas Valley, that's where I got into the riot at. And after I got shot, I was in the hole. I was in the little infirmary shit. Then I went to the hole. While I'm in there, mama's, I didn't even say it was some weird shit. It was some smart mouth shit. But the sheriff, he asked me, was I hungry? I said, what the fuck it look like? Hell yeah, I'm hungry. I'm like, canteen ain't for another week. Like, hell yeah, I'm hungry. They say end of the month. Like, I want my breakfast tray. They was like, yo, bitch ass ain't got a woo-woo. And I'm like, yo, bitch ass can just give me the tray, nigga, and shut it up. It's too early. They like, oh, I got you, Paula. He like, nigga, you want to get down? I'm like, nigga, give me my tray, nigga. When I'm done eating, we can get down. It's whatever, nigga. I'm hungry. I'm just thinking I'm talking shit. He talking shit because they say that shit all the time. So after they come pick up the trays, I'm sitting there doing my morning workout. Man, this nigga come tap my door like, Paula, the sergeant want to see. I'm like, what? He like, the sergeant want to see. I'm like, what? He like, he want me to pull you out. Nigga pulled me out instead of walking to the office right across. This nigga take me in the back towards the what's name. Like, what the fuck? And the nigga that I had talked shit to, he like, you still want to get down? I'm like, what the fuck? I look around like, nigga, this a joke. Y'all about to give me an ad charge? What the fuck? They like, nah, nigga, we gonna get in. Nigga took off his little vest shit, his utility thing, his belt shit. He got out there. I don't know if that nigga thought he was gonna whoop my ass or what. Got on her, bam, bam, dropped this bitch ass. Homeboy arrested me, the rest of the little COs, boom, bam. Fuck they ass up. But on mamas, I wanna say, after like the fourth person, I turned around and all I heard was ding! That nigga hit me with that billy club. My shit was lights out. Oh, mama, I don't know if you can see at the top right here, the little shit where it split my shit.
It ain't
Another
funny,
scar.
but it funny.
Yeah, oh, mama, that's where that shit split my shit. I still feel that shit to the day on everything, cause it got like keloid skin on it and everything. Like that shit was fucked up. Like on mamas, I woke up in my room, but I ain't do no snitching. I ain't snitching on police or nothing, no mama. When they came and found me, before the fool left, it was like, man, you did that shit like a G, bro. You ain't scream coughing on whoopty-whoop. I'm like, nah, I did it like a G, but y'all niggas some bitches, bro. You knocked me out with a baton, my nigga. You's a bitch. They was like, all right, nigga, when you want to get down, I'm like, nah, I ain't getting down again, nigga, because you ain't going to hit me with a baton again, nigga. Like, you got the game fucked up, bro. But the homies was telling me like, bro, you did your shit, you did your shit. I'm like, yeah, but that nigga knocked me out. He got the end melee though. Like that nigga, he got the end function of it.
All right. That's the end of the video, man. If y'all want to go check out that video, man, the link is in the description. Uh, if you like this video, man, please give it a thumbs up and make sure you follow me, man. Here go my socials and all my social medias and this, that, and the third. Make sure y'all hit me up. Send me some videos. Hey, if y'all got like some real cool videos to watch, man, send them to me. It don't matter what it is. I'm watching anything. But I'm out. Peace.